give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yehovah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadash.
double honors to the elder apostles, as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and indeed. We are a branch of the branch of Great Millstone, Chicago, coming at you another Saturday live and direct with Samoa.
Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Con. And that's exactly what we out here to do. They sound the alarm, and we're bidding Jake to the marriage, man. That's right. Because the days grow short. Every day, every moment, every hour, every minute, we're closer and closer to complete and total chaos. All right? And it's salvation. Because what you have to understand, we're not going to suffer forever. All right? Because Esau is going to make life like very uncomfortable and almost impossible to live here in America without, adhering to all these programs and things that he has lined up, and the MOTV being one of them. All right, and it's going to be a credit system that goes with it. So if you say certain things, you're not going to be able to get on the internet. You're not going to be able to go in certain places. Like, for example, all these somebody get that Satan's devices. But like all these perfectly timed snatch and grabs, was perfect, getting everybody and everything. And then they put it on TV and people believe it. And they put it all over the internet it's video after video after video of snatch and grabs all over. And now it's not just in America. It's not just, it's happening overseas too. All right? So they're doing this on purpose. Because what that's going to lead to eventually, that's going to lead to them to even go into a store, you're going to have a certain device in you. To shop, you're going to have a certain device in you. Okay? China China has done its first 15-minute cities from what I've heard, and basically that's about 5 kilometers. So they want to do the same thing here. They want to do the same thing, and we know that we're not going to just be living in some dystopian 15-minute city scenario for year after year after year after year. That's not going to happen, because as soon as they establish this, as soon as they make that thing mandatory, and they start putting their hands on the Lord's elect, the Lord coming back. So the faster this happens, the better off we are. All right, we want this to happen. Other people are looking at, and worrying, and the future looks so dystopian. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I had a chick that I know that told me I don't even know if I'm gonna live through all the stuff that's about to happen. Well, which lets me know that they're paying attention. At least she's aware. Right. She's paying attention. She knows it's about to really be fucked up. Right. For her to even say that, she's like, I don't even know if I want to live through all that. All these people that clearly soldiers that are coming in through the borders. All those men. That's what she said. Clearly. All right, and this is a whack. What? All right, shalom.
You gotta hit her with that little sound.
So the fact that she can see that, what the hell wrong with you niggas?
Wow. Everything wrong with
Yeah, because she be sending me videos. She's like, you see this shit? And I'm looking at it, and I'm playing right along. Oh, wow, this is really fucked up. But she sent me one, and it was a Border Patrol dude interviewing guys who had just came, and they were all Iranians.
All Iranians, yeah.
He asked like 15, 20 dudes, like, where you from? Iran,
brother.
Damn.
Muslim brother.
Yeah. So what the fuck do you think they gonna do? And these were young, healthy men. All right. So I'm telling you, they all gonna get that phone call. They can report to duty. Next thing you know, they gonna have the buzz cut. And
they gonna say they beard.
Shame ain't that clean.
Right.
Straight up.
They gonna be marching, high stepping. You know, with them rifles with the bayonets on the end. Okay.
That
Yeah,
market
so
shit wicked.
it's clearly that shit is about to happen. All right, but what the hell is wrong with Jake? You know, for this woman, she clearly, it's like every other day I get a video from her or some shit that got her bugged the fuck out. And she said, I don't even know if I want to live through all this. All right, because she told me how, because she stay on the lakefront. I'm not gonna, rat out and say where, but she's like, I'm glad I don't live up high. And she even told me her escape plan, because she's on the 3rd floor and she's overlooking Oak Street Beach. So she's like,
That's sweet.
she told me she got a little ladder to go off her balcony. She's like, I'm not gonna get trapped in here.
Oh shit.
She said, because I know they're gonna come in the buildings and they're gonna, and she said, there's a whole lot of women in here. So they're gonna come in this building and have their way with us. She said, but I'm not gonna get trapped in here. So she
gonna go outside.
She got right, but she gonna go outside.
Right.
But she showed me how, she got a little escape route. She got the ladder to throw off her balcony to go down to the roof, and then another one to throw off that roof to go down to the street level.
That bitch got
She's like, see, I'm out of here. She said, when them bitches gonna burn, they gonna get her out.
It was the first purge where like Esau came and they like took over each floor and shit.
Yeah,
They had
exactly.
all these guns,
And
like
that's what she
first-
told, and that's
first
what she
purge.
said. And she's like, man, there's a lot of women in here, a lot of women in this building.
Yeah, him it
You know?
is, man.
So, so them soldiers gonna have a good old time.
Yeah.
When they kick in them doors.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's like, damn, wine and titties. Ass and titties. And they're gonna have their way, man. And as soon as all her food is gone, all right, and then after everybody, however many soldiers coming there, after they drain their nuts, she useless. They ain't gonna have no more use for her. All right? Because you figure each one of them gonna have to bust 2 or 3 times at least.
At least.
So,
so honey?
Yeah, oh man, this gonna be a rough night. It's gonna be a rough night for you bros, man.
That's right.
All right. Hey, but I always say that a lot of these women gonna die by their own devices. Right. That carousel coming and it ain't gonna be nice.
I had a quick precept for you. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse 16, because going into what old girl, her sentiment, she said, I hope I'm dead by then.
Yeah, she said, I don't even know if I want to live through this.
She said, the prophet Habakkuk 3 and 16, said, when I heard, my belly trembled, my lips quivered at the voice, rottenness entered into my bones, and I trembled in myself that I might rest in the day of trouble.
Yeah, that's what she's hoping
So
for.
the prophet was hoping he was dead when all this shit crashed. He said, when he cometh up to the people, he will invade them with his truth. So, a man of the Lord, rottenness entered in his bones. The prophet of the Lord, he said, man, I hope I'm in the spirit world when all this comes fast.
Yeah.
So a girl, she in the right spirit, but I just hope she under your cover, because she gonna be out of there.
I got a precept for that.
Second Ezra 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?
The prophet Ezra, like shit, he seen the vision of what's to come. He's like, damn, how am I to get out this jam?
Yeah, so if what I'm describing sounds frightening to some, I'm being kind of nice with it. Nah, man, because this gonna be extra grimy out here.
And it's all
People, it's right, and then people gonna be so hungry, they're going to be practicing cannibalism, man. All right, so if you ain't got no food, that's cool too. You the food. All right, because guess what? The carousel gonna come in. They're gonna run a brutal train on you off the tubes and the honey. Right? All right, and then after they done, they gonna cook. They gonna eat you out. Not the type of eat out that you would think you, right? They gonna be cutting up your body pieces and cooking you, man. Right? You lose a fight in the street, you get knocked out, you ain't waking up.
This is how crow tastes.
Right?
Taste of crow.
Yeah. Right.
They chop that nigga up with a nice spot.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the dude came and he kicked over their meat and pulled the arm out his bag. They
Yeah.
said we cooking this.
We cooking this.
So he was like, he kicked their little pig and they squirrels over.
Right.
They gave it on
They
real.
pulled out the arm. He said you haven't had meat until you had this.
Yeah.
You know? So
Human arm.
so them dudes, hey,
Look, you lose, like the elders say, you lose the battle. Look. Woo. They gonna turn your ass to nigga fried chicken.
Shit in the
it's gonna be the delectable Negro all over again.
what was it, the first season of The Walking Dead? It was like called The Sanctuary. Like, yeah, come in. And they were like, we got food.
I think that was season 6.
Yeah, it was like one of them seasons, and then next thing you know, they had them all tied up over the tub.
Yep, ready to throw
That's really good. See, I ain't
Kill them.
No, it was basically it was like we give you the opportunity. Either gonna eat some people or you gonna eat food. And the ones that didn't like some people, you know, it's like fuck it, I eat people. Cut their throat and leave them out, and now they eat your ass. So it's like that because the dude he had the plate and he was about to eat it. The dude said like he pushed his arm down. He's like, man, you see this guy? Right. What the fuck you think they eat?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because dude was like, he saw that plate, was like, he was like, that shit.
And he told him that on the book of Eli. He said, he told him this.
Same
They
thing.
said, what you think they get this meat?
Yeah, you seen it go.
He said, baby, we leaving right now. He ran the bitch and said, no, we leaving right now. Right now. He still got that Satan's devices if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because all this shit is orchestrated.
It's all orchestrated.
By the people you voted for. You simple.
There's some of them who didn't vote for it.
Yeah.
Right? Because America is allowing, look, Santa, what's his name? Klaus Schwab. Right? And his WEF people, matter of fact, nobody's in Europe has voted for them.
Yeah.
All right? Nobody in America has voted for them. No one in the so-called democratic, I guess democracy don't work. Because here you got a democracy, but yet you have these entities that rule that no one even voted for. All right? Like the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is like a fourth branch of government that's over the other three.
It's not even
The actual, right? You got 3 branches of government, but then you got this 4th branch that's not even, nobody voted for, but they control policy of the other 3.
Yep.
All ran and controlled by the small hats,
Yeah.
which is why, circling around to them, why they're getting put on blast. All right, the whole world is coming against these people. Forget that Satan's devices.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
There it is, man. We're not ignorant of his devices. All right, I watched the video and did a response to it. The Syrian bipartisan chick. All right, she kind of cute, so you know, forget about the claim.
I wanted to say it, but I knew I was wrong.
But English is not her first language. But you know, it's kind of fun listening to her talk. But she was clowning Amalek, just like a lot of other people. And she showed the video, and in the video they completely telling themselves. He said we're in the tunnel that Hamas made, but then he admitted that they were under a whole nother building. And then he admitted that they had already clogged the tunnels that Hamas made had already been filled in with concrete, and it was already hard. So it's like, well, if it was already filled in with concrete, then what the hell happened on October 7th? You see what I mean? So they told on themselves, right? And so yeah, and then she said, every accusation that they make is actually an admonition to something that they're doing. And I'm like, damn, it's true. Because then they said that how Hamas was shooting or using people as human shields. All right, but it turns out that when they filled up those tunnels under the hospital, they were using them. And he showed you how they were using them. These are our bathrooms, and this is where and it's like, wait a minute, this is all under inside the hospital.
Right.
So who really was in the hospital? And then she said that they said, and then they kept blaming this on on Hamas, but then they showed you the video of clearly these were IDF soldiers inside the school shooting out. So I'm like, wait a minute, you're inside the school shooting out, but then you see on the news that they're firing from inside the school. So we got to bomb the school. Right. So, and then everyone knows about the canal and the oil at this point. Right. So it's like, but yet they keep trying to push that false narrative, and it ain't working, man. It ain't working. Then they were talking about rape, and it turns out that this one woman that they kept showing that was stripped down to her panties around her ankle and dead in the ditch. That broad turned out she was a Kurdish soldier, got caught by the enemy soldiers, and they stripped her and raped her and killed her and left her there. All right? Which goes, a woman has no place in battle. A woman has no place being in uniform. The Russians just caught a Ukrainian broad in uniform. All right? But they had mercy on her. She was pregnant. She surrendered. And they all ran up on her with the guns and the bayonets. And she surrendered, and she was like, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. All right? And that's exactly what the Russians said. They was like, what the fuck are you doing out here? Why? You know? That goes, hey, look, Zelensky a bitch nigga. Straight up. He put, now you got pregnant women in uniforms. You know, they, and damn near, all they, you know, they're men from like, you know, 17 to like, damn near 40 is dead now. So all them Ukrainian men, and so it's a shortage of Ukrainian men. So you're just gonna have all these Ukrainian women with no men.
Hi.
You know, I guess they gotta get, I guess they're gonna have to get, you know, comforted by other men. Hi. Hello, I'm here to bring some comfort. I got some comfort. But yeah, it's but yeah, man, and that photo, that was a serious blow to you know, to the media, because here they are pushing this lie, and the guy was like, hold on, that image is old. That image is a couple years old, and that happens from a Kurdish war. That didn't even happen in Israel between the Israelis and Hamas. So why are you using old footage? And you know, and they've been caught doing that sort of shit before. You know, showing they'll say like they're being bombed or attacked, and they'll show some footage from a prior war or whatever, and shit like that. Yeah, so you know, it's really not looking good, man. These people are finished, man. They really are being exposed. Somebody get Esau being, what you got?
Psalm 64.
Hit that, and somebody get Jeremiah 49.
This is Psalm 64.
Go ahead, brother.
Psalm 64 and 8. Matter of fact, Psalm 64 in verse 7. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
So when he was standing in that tunnel, admitting that they had already concreted the tunnels under the hospital, so that means they had to be hard. They had already done it. So then what's this bullshit story about October 7th? Nothing adding up. So what that means is that the official story can't be true. He tore his ass with that. All right? He made himself look foolish. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
All that see them shall flee away.
So you know, this trying to control the narrative to demonize everybody else. All right, here you are, throwing rocks, busting heads, stabbing people in the back, you know, and then hiding your hands, man. Okay, they're playing that victim villain. It's like that meme of the dude chasing other dude with the knife. And then when you widen the screen, the other dude that's actually his foot, and he's running away from the dude. The other dude is actually trying to stab him.
Red-headed, red body.
Right. Red-handed, blood on your hand, blood on the knife, fingerprints everywhere. Yeah, that image right there, brother. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Put it to the camera. That's basically the Western media, American media and the Israeli media. Right? That's basically it in a nutshell, that image right there, man. All right? They're really the aggressors. And, you know, they're the aggressors, but they paint a picture as if they're defending themselves. You know, and it's why is it always about this particular place? I'm not gonna say the name. We all know what I'm talking about. But why is it that they only one that had a right to defend themselves? Right. right? And if you point out some of the crimes that they're doing, well, we have the right to defend ourselves. All right. Well, you know, the sidewalk was big enough for us both to walk by. You didn't have to lean over and brush my shoulder. Right. So when I turn around and found you, right, you know, you got the right to defend yourself. Now pick your teeth up, nigga.
That's right.
Right? Reflect. Be starting no shit. But they always doing something, and then, you know, and when someone, you know, goes to defend themselves, not acknowledging that they've caused people to live, you know, in very grievous conditions. You know, you constantly, they're dying all the time, being beaten to death, shot, hit by snipers, beaten up, spat on. You know, can't travel, can't family members snatched away from them, homes snatched away from them. So how long do you think you can do that to any people before they lash out, man? I mean, it's the same playbook. They did the same shit here in America. Nahum. And then whatever other scripture I called for. No, not Nahum. Right. Two of them. Mine was a different two of them. Yeah. All right, because it's the same playbook. All right, because after they, you know, then they try to lie. And I'll talk about that in a moment. Go ahead and get that scripture.
Like it's going on?
Yeah.
Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, so they make out these plans. And part of that plan is how am I going to do this while making myself the victim? All right? Well, that image is the perfect example. All right? I know what I'll do. I'll start the shit. All right? But I won't start recording until they start fighting back. All right? Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, wait a minute, I control all the cameras and the airwaves. I don't have to record the part what I did. I'm just going to record their response.
World star.
Right.
Add a little CG to it.
Exactly. So they that problem, reaction, and solution. They create the problem, all right? And then when these people react, they come with their solution. Well, you know what? Let's put them on. Matter of fact. So when they're lashing back out, you know, and they grabbing some chick and punching her in her damn face, all right, snatching her by her hair and yanking her all over the place. That's what they wanted on screen. Okay.
Look at it, so violent.
But they didn't show you all the agitation and the things that woman did to that small child or whatever prior to the, you know what I'm saying?
He was doing the finger thing.
You didn't see that part.
Right. And then when he finally hit him,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Go ahead, brother.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
They can't get no sleep till they get their work done.
Get that one too. They take the
Verse 2.
yeah.
And they covet fields and take them by violence,
Right.
and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
So it's the same playbook that was done to take America. The same thing that they did. They came over here and did the same shit to the Northern Kingdom. All right. They did it in South America. You know. From Brazil all the way up to Mexico, right on up into North America. They did the same shit. Because in all those so-called Latin countries, all right, all those south of the border countries, even though they're full of Jake, all the leaders are aristocrats and mostly Edomites. The people in control are Edomites. Okay? That's what they've done. So, you know, so the Edomites sit on top. And all the people that live in the favelas and in the ghettos and living in the shanty towns in those places, for the most part, that's Jake. All right. And then of course you got the well-to-do Jake that's sold the fuck out, you know, for the most part. But the average Jake is living bad, all right, in their own countries. And the aristocrats at the top are mostly Edomites. You know, just because they speak Spanish. I mean, Spanish is an Edomite language anyway. You know, that's not Jake's language. All right? Come. You said it properly like you should have said. Cortez and them niggas. All right? That's exactly what they were.
I'm going Jeremiah 49.
Go ahead, brother.
Starting at verse
10.
10.
Let me see. Start at 7. Read 10.
This is Jeremiah.
Read 7 and then jump up to 10.
This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom,
Because that's what we're talking about. All right? We're talking about Edom. Go ahead, brother.
thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
Yeah, and it clearly is not, man, because they're making the dumbest decisions in everything that they do. I mean, look what Biden dumbass did. You know, they pulled out and left how many billions of dollars worth of weapons, and they left tanks, they left F-16s, they left small arms, explosives. You know, they left basically the enemies. They basically stacked them up. So unfortunately, not to us, but unfortunately for the West, a lot of when this thing finally kicks off and goes full blown, a lot of Americans are gonna get killed with American weapons.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Americans are gonna die, you know, by their own weapons. Good, you know.
It's crazy as fuck. Everybody owns some words.
You know, so, oh shit, man, don't shoot me with my own gun. Yeah, use yours.
Definitely go blast.
You right?
Is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back and dwell. Jump to 10. Yeah. Verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Right. So you know that he won't be able to hide himself. That guy under the in the tunnels, admitting that they had already cemented the very tunnels that they said Hamas was fighting from, and did this supposed act that they will never forget about. This whole October 7th has become the new 9/11 now. Right. And here this IDF soldier is getting on TV, this general, this high-ranking officer, admitting that they had already sealed up the tunnels. All right? And now it's out there. He can't pull it back. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. He can't pull it back now. So what they gonna have to? They gonna come in and say, well, what he meant to say was slip of the tongue, all that other bullshit. But it's like, wait a minute. He was even talking about how the tiles, it was all tiled over. Where they used to come up and down. Oh yeah, so it was all cemented, and it's like, well, wait a minute. Didn't you get attacked from there? Yeah. Then you had the time to you did all that shit that quick with tile over it and all decorated and shit. No. Like, no, man. Sounds like somebody been lying. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
So there it is, man. Esau is about to be spoiled, and he's gonna be nothing. Right? The Lord said he's not gonna leave him son or nephew.
That's right.
It didn't say shit about daughters. It said son or nephew, because men carry the seed.
Right.
And that's how our nation continues, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Sirach 20:18. To slip upon a pavement is better than to slip with the tongue. So the fall of the wicked shall come speedily.
Damn. Woo. It'd have been better if he slipped and busted shit.
Like Creepy Joe.
All right?
Right.
Then yeah.
At least we can just laugh at him.
Right. But once you made, well, now you can't pull it back, because now what he did was he destroyed the false narrative, that they created. There's no more wisdom left in teams, man. Their last greatest trick was 9/11, which was a horrible trick because it was just through very vicious enforcement and punishments that they forced that narrative, because the narrative had too many holes in it. All right, we talked about steel columns. I'm looking at them. All right, the steel columns through that CTA side. They go all the way up, and that same steel column is part of the support foundation of the L platform. Inside those gigantic concrete, it's not just the concrete, it's steel inside of it. There's big beams in there that'll say UL, meaning United, or no, what is it? Something, what is it called? It's something laboratory. The UL laboratories, whatever it means, certified. All right? So when you're looking at those steel columns, a plane can't fly through that. I don't care how big. A plane couldn't fly under there and keep going and just fly through it. It's got it's gonna hit those beams and explode. And then it's gonna be engine parts and shit everywhere. And people and luggage. All right? It's not just gonna turn into a cloud of smoke and dust and disintegrate, and then somebody's passport floats to the ground. It's just bullshit, man. Because guess what? Planes hit buildings before 911, planes hit buildings after 911, and that didn't happen. All right? So nevertheless, when you understand that there's still beams inside of there, all right? Now in a building as big as those two buildings, you probably had about 50 or 60 of those that were all only so many feet apart. So how did the plane fly through? Imagine 50 of those big ass beams. How's something gonna fly through and make it to the other side? It'll never make it. And it ain't gonna knock him over. All right, it's not gonna knock him over because if it hit him, it's gonna explode and everything will burn and those damn things will still be standing.
It'll be right there, yep.
All right? You're not gonna knock those down. Those have to be cut down, pulled down, or you're gonna have to use explosives. All right? You're gonna have to cut them so that they fall perfect.
What was the
So there's no way that go ahead, brother.
the spot? I think it landed in the field, like in Cleveland. It was like another plane.
Oh yeah.
It was like the Pentagon one, the New York one, and then there was a third one. And they weren't supposed to show it, but the helicopter showed a little ass hole in the ground with like some aluminum scraps.
Yeah.
On the floor, and they like never showed the footage again.
And even in movies, they show you plane wrecks, and it's bodies, luggage, seats, seat belts, the cockpit, everything. You see all that shit.
I even see what plane.
All right.
It was just a hole in the ground.
Yeah, so it's like, fuck out of here, man. This was a big ass Boeing, 747. All right, and the only thing left, y'all picking shit up with hands and walking off with it.
That's crazy.
Fuck out of here, man.
They found the
It's-
turban. They had niggas looking at Ishmael crazy as fuck.
Yeah, you had, and then
years.
dumbass Americans don't know the difference between Ishmael and Elam.
Right,
So Element inside of 7-Eleven gets stolen on.
Abu had the quickie mark.
Right,
Punjabi.
right.
Jake don't know
Get
what
the
the fuck.
right crosses.
Right, he's like, damn, thank you, please come again. No, he didn't. It's like, damn, stupid. You know how? He's like, fuck, man, I'm from India. What the fuck wrong with you? I'm from fucking Iraq. Yeah, so it's dumbass Westerners, man. All right? So any dude wearing a garment, that he is a sand nigga.
Yeah. They gonna run into the wrong one. He gonna flip him like my man.
Yeah.
My man wasn't fucking around. Eli wasn't fucking around.
And they run into the wrong one.
He flipped their ass up.
One of them Elamite superheroes from the movie.
Them sheiks. Them iron sheiks.
Netflix niggas.
Hey, you still got that Isaiah? Yeah, because the elder had made a point, and when he said it about those weapons and about all this stuff being orchestrated, hey, look, we don't give a fuck about that. Notice that he said they ass gonna die. Read what you got, brother.
It's Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right.
So we really be waiting for that shit, man. Because I actually believe we serve the Lord. I know the Lord
right.
is real.
That's right,
Look,
yeah.
man, I don't give a fuck about nothing that's coming, man. I ain't gonna have to pay no more motherfucking bills.
go.
I ain't gonna have to go to work.
go.
Look, nigga, I'm ready to raid, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, didn't the nigga want me to say that? When is all this shit just gonna happen so we don't have to go to work no more?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Not knowing.
because
She out here doing bad all by herself.
Not
Yeah.
knowing.
she don't know that it's coming.
It's coming. It's
Right,
coming.
and she was decent looking too. So them troops gonna have their way. They gonna have fun with her too.
Taruch.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, she gonna learn what that means
That Taruch.
in the
is
worst
real.
way. All right, but get there,
Psalms
brother.
91.
Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper,
Uh-huh.
and every tongue that shall rise up against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of
Because
Yahweh.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to vindicate us, man. That's why when you read Micah the 7th chapter, it said, her that is my enemy that said, where is the Lord thy God? So anytime they talk shit, whether it's the nigger woman, the nigger Jake, whoever walked past, like, this is what they saying. That's why he said, every tongue that rose up against thee, man. All your wicked ass family members, nah, he ain't anything giving.
Yeah.
He out there with the Muslims. Shut up, nigga. Watch how the Lord crush
Yep.
your
Yeah, chitlins.
Shut up, nigga. Right, you eat chitlins. But you want to talk shit about me? Man,
Right.
look, fuck you.
Hog maws and chitlins.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
So, yo, Rat Salakian, I called him your face. These brothers my family, man.
Right.
Those are your relatives. Those are niggers you related to. Hey, when you get Matthew the 8th chapter, real quick, because I've been harping on this for like 2 weeks, man. Pause. Get Matthew 8 in about 20. Because see, that family shit, look, the Lord separating the elect from these niggas. That's it. The Lord is only, when this brother read that Isaiah,
because you gonna
that's
have
for us.
you gonna have 1/3 and 2/3 of the brothers. All right, you gonna have 1/3 and 2 sons, and 2/3 that's husband and wife. You gonna have 1/3 and 2/3 that's father and son.
Start
All
at
right,
19.
you can't make a 2/3 not a 2/3, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do for them.
What the Lord made
Right?
crooked, you can't make
and
straight.
you know, and it's like, damn, man, that's my son, or that's my brother.
Man, I'll be happy
But
to
you
see
got
it.
it. But it's like, it's like the Lord said He gonna take away all pain.
That's right.
So you're gonna feel none of that, man. We're gonna get them new bodies, them new minds, and then you'll see them on the other side.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be
He
looking
gonna,
at,
you know,
yeah.
you look at death differently, man.
Right.
It's like, you know what, and then love is death for some of these niggas. It's like, you know what, you cannot and will not get right. So you know what, death be the best thing for you, right? And then I'll see you on the other side, and we can actually be like brothers for real.
Yeah, because right now, you just an enemy of the cross.
Yep.
I don't see none of these niggas. I didn't see my mother as my mother. I never seen my uncle as my uncle. I never seen my, once I came into this knowledge, I understood that these niggas was enemies of the cross. Hey, look, man, the Lord didn't like my mama, man. The Lord didn't like my little brother, man. He killed their ass. Read.
This is the book. Matthew 8:19. And a certain scribe came and said unto him, Master, I go follow thee wheresoever you go.
You see that? Hey, didn't the Lord say that his servants will follow him wherever so he going? Hey, in Matthew, the last chapter of Matthew, he said, lo, I am with you even to the end of the earth, man.
Right, brother.
The Lord don't like these niggas, man. You better be fucking happy. The Lord chose you. Read.
And Yahweh Shai said to him, the foxes have holes,
Uh-huh.
and the birds of the air have nests,
Uh-huh.
but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
He said, I don't even have a house to live, but we still better than those niggas.
And
Watch
and
this.
think how humble the humanity in that, the humbleness, man. All right, that we're talking about the second in control of everything.
The whole universe.
Who literally created, you know, was the head man in charge when everything was being created, man. The Lord gave him the blueprint and the power. He created the rest of us, and then the rest of the archangels and the rest of the elect, and created everything we see, hear, smell, and touch.
That's right.
And he didn't even have a place to lay his head, man.
No, it's humility in this,
Man.
but it's still a flex. Because he still let you know that even though I don't have a place to go, key that up. Start back over. Watch
Yeah.
this.
This
He
is
said he's still better than these. These are niggas, bro.
That's right.
The Lord in the modern day terms, he said, "But them some fucking niggas, man. Are you coming or what?"
That's right.
Read.
Matthew 8:20. And Yahweh Shai said to him, the foxes have holes, the
Mhm.
birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
Like the elder just said, this is the second in command of the whole universe. Go ahead.
And another of his disciples said unto him, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
After he just told this dude he was homeless, look what he told the next one.
But Yahweh Shai said to him, follow me, and let the dead bury their dead.
Hey, look, a person that's physically dead can't bury nothing. He said them are some niggas, man. They dead.
Yeah, he said let the dead bury
Like
the
them
dead.
niggas,
Yeah.
look, them niggas smooth.
Basically, he was like, to hell with your father. Come with me.
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
And everybody that's at the funeral,
Them some niggas.
they all dead.
Them some niggas. I didn't even look, man. I told Jake the other day. I said, I don't go to funerals because it's gonna be over 5 Negroes there that I don't like.
And that proves to you that the Lord didn't love everybody.
Yeah.
Because he didn't say, oh man, go say goodbye, you know, and all that, my people, none of that. He said, come with me, let the dead bury the dead. Basically, they don't even matter.
They don't even matter.
It's like, you know, he was like the Rock, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, he said these people don't even matter, man.
Yeah.
You're nothing.
The Lord was hardcore. Hey, because when you go into my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, it happened with Elisha and Elijah, I think, and he let Elisha actually go bear farewell to his family. When the Lord came on the scene, they're like, these niggas, look, fuck them. Like the Lord was on that with niggas, man. Yeah, the Lord was humble, but when you really read and really understand that
Well,
the
he
Lord
was
was
austere.
cutting them niggas up.
It said he
He
was very austere. As a matter of fact, you know,
It's a hard saying, man.
Murph has that rough, hard spirit like the Lord did. So the same bitch. All right? They rough with it. You know? It's like, oh, brother, I ain't say I didn't love you. I just said you doing some bitch nigga shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, they just real rough with it. All right? And if they cuss you out because they want you to get right, man. That's right.
Yeah, I tell people all the time. I only argue with my family, man. I only really now the scriptures come back into it and you humble down, you get corrected, you get rebuked, you take it. But I only go back and forth with people I care about for the most part. I'm attacking anybody else. I don't care about losing the fight, and I love to talk about the ones I won. I'm going to fucking attack you, bro. I don't like talking to niggas. I don't like. The only people I go back and forth with is the people I actually care about. I just want to punch a nigga in his fucking eye.
Yeah, and the Lord gonna allow us to do it soon enough.
Man, that's right. With spiritual power, you getting this ass whooping from on high.
Brother, we gonna be so bold. I'm gonna have niggas whooping their own ass.
Hey, you remember with that Jim Carrey movie? Yeah. I said, what you doing? I'm kicking my own ass. You just standing there, they fucking bunch of that.
I'm just doing some Darth Vader
niggas
shit.
like this.
You know, how did Darth Vader say your lack of faith? I find disturbing.
You lost my ringtone.
You know?
Disturbing, that shit disturbing.
Yeah, we put it in my phone out of nowhere and popped up and said the shit, didn't even do it again. It's crazy.
That dark ass breathing in the back while
Yeah.
you talking.
Like,
That's
damn,
real.
nigga, knock yourself out. Man,
So damn weak, nigga. Knock
no.
yourself out, nigga. Woo, shit.
You know?
Yeah, that shit real.
The Lord is gonna, you know, he's gonna allow us to get it in, man. That's part of the blessing. And I hate niggas. I had to ride the red line yesterday, man. And it was so hard for me. I'm just like, man, I'm glad I'm older and I'm me now. Cause damn, I swear 20 years ago, man, there'd been a whole bunch of niggas sleep on the red line. That shit have been on the news. It'd have been a sleep nigga on every train. On
that
every
red
car.
line wicked,
Cause I
man.
would get up and go to the next car and it's the same shit. All right?
A nigga followed me. I told a couple of the brothers, like, nigga followed me. And I said, man, if I was a wicked nigga, the nigga had to be 120 pounds, no gun, pants tight as hell. He had money. The nigga had money everywhere. Like this fucking tall. He walking up to me, talking shit. I'm just looking at him like, man, I want to punch you in the fucking skull. So y'all niggas broke. You look like you work for a white man. Woo woo. I'm gonna let this nigga have it. Because the Lord is gonna judge him.
That's right.
So then the nigga really, we on the train platform. Ain't nobody there. It's me, Batak, and another nigga that's not worthy to mention right now. Then we could have just bashed his fucking skull at any one of us. But I said, you know what? Leave this nigga alone. I bet the Lord judge him. We get right on the train. He's still talking shit. Now at this moment, I'm so mad. Bitch, what you want to do? I get up, I say, so bitch, what you want to do? He said, I was just trying to say y'all niggas was broke. I'm about to whoop you. I said, you know what? I'm not about to whoop you because the Lord gonna judge you. Lo and behold, a little midget, one of the little folks, but he was a midget. He walked through the train, and the dude who was talking shit to me, he like, y'all want the short nigga. He like, y'all loud. I'm like, nah, we cool, bro, we good. He like, all right. Then the dude ended up bumping him. And the little midget said, all right, nigga, I'll be back. Lo and behold, 4 of them come. It's the midget and like 6 of the folks. And now I'm on the truck. Now I'm on the other end, like no homo. Like I got my shit like I'm ready to beat this nigga ass at this point. So them like, man, folks swole as hell. Ain't nobody fucking with him. I just started laughing. I say, nigga, I ain't the question. They just started laughing. And they was like, man, I know a nigga on the train woofing. So these niggas get to chopping up with me. Like, they like, man, how you get swole, bro? They smoking and shit. So the midgets say, no, we chilling, man. I say, no, this nigga right here woofing. They say, he woofing? I said, this nigga woofing. Man, the little folks whooped that nigga ass. Right there. Like 6, and they had the pipe on him. The one dude, the one of them, he was a tall nigga, he had the shiesty on. He pulled out the pipe, and they sat down. And then the other nigga, the nigga who actually ended up knocking this nigga out, he started talking to me. And they ended up coming down like to the car where we was at, because you know it was the middle of the carts. Right. So he started talking to me. And I get to rebuking these niggas, right? I said, y'all on the train, high, robbing niggas. I said, you supposed to be talking to the white woman. That's what you're supposed to be doing. I got to rebuking him. He's like, man, we need to do that shit, folks. What I'm supposed to say to him. You know they smoking on Jake wicked as hell. I said, no, bro. You know this was the nigga that was woofing right here. Ask the brother, ask Batar. He said, this nigga? I said, watch out, bro. Man, they went to work on his goofy ass. We just laughed and hopped right off the train. No, so the nigga get up and he ran. I said, I'm surprised y'all ain't take his money. They, what money? I said he had a roll on him. They said he had a roll on him. These niggas trying to pull the thing. I said, man, the nigga gone, man. They said, now what you was saying with the white woman? But the Lord, that shit was real, man. This shit happened like in a 15-minute radius, 20 minutes at the most. Cause the nigga was talking shit to me for like 5 minutes. I'm like, look, this nigga know how I
And for no reason.
None. I didn't blink at him. Just walked up, get the talk. I said, the Lord gonna judge.
Hey,
man, they beat the shit out that nigga on that train.
And these cats had demons on them, man. And the Lord will come to judge them. Like this fool about to get judged right here.
Right. I'm glad.
That was the only time I was happy to see them loud smoking niggas on the train, man. Hey, Wicked Man had the pipe out and everything. You think these niggas in the music video? Jake, bro. Chicago on another level with these fools.
I got a precept. Sirach 27 and 28. Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them. So hey, like brother was saying, a nigga can talk shit, talk all that shit. Hey, vengeance, man, it's gonna wait for all these mockers, these scoffers, these niggas that's talking shit. And a good point of that is, let these niggas have it.
Let them have it.
Yeah,
let these niggas have it.
Let them do
right,
it. Exactly. And the Lord gonna use some of these 2/3 niggas to judge these other 2/3.
Yeah,
exactly.
And they roll no homo.
He gonna use some of them to judge. He gonna use some of these 2/3 niggas to judge Esau and the heathens too.
Yep.
It's in the scriptures.
It happened to us up north. When I used to camp with Kowal and them up north on the Howard stop, we were preaching, and this fucking Edomite, he come up like just talking shit, just being belligerent. Yeah, he was on the bike and shit. And this Jake that was smoking squares, that square demon, he came out of nowhere. He muffed Esau. Esau like, man, what the fuck? He like,
these guys alone.
right, he trying, he was like, leave him the fuck alone. He's like, leave him the fuck. He said, you ain't got shit to say to them. Leave him the fuck alone. And he's muffing their ass, yeah. Esau was salty as hell.
And what about that guy on Michigan?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Hey, some guy came from the wine tasting during the summer. Jake was prophesying. Some dude was listening. There was a crowd of like 3-4 Jakes outside listening to the brothers. One of them had a gun. He could have said something the brothers didn't like. He could point the gun at the brothers. Some Edomite, well, he was probably confused.
Nah, he was an Ephraim.
Yeah, he was. Long story short, he was. But the motherfucker shot the dude and killed him instead.
Yeah.
Because he started bucking up against the men of the Lord.
Yeah, because he was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that Big Rube caught on tape.
Yeah, he was listening.
Yeah, he matter of fact, and he had a T-shirt on it to seek and destroy.
Damn. Yep.
It was
Cruel
he was an
messenger, man.
Ephraimite. He pulled up on a bike, and he was sitting on his bike, and he was listening.
He was with his family.
And the dude, no, he was with them, his two sisters.
No, the Ephraimite.
The Ephraimite was with his sister.
Yep.
He had two big mouths. No, one of them was an Edomite. One was his woman. The other one was his sister.
Yeah.
And they was, started nigga this and nigga that, talking all that shit.
Yeah.
And the brothers was rebuking them with the scriptures. And they started talking all that shit. And the Ephraimite got mad.
Yeah.
And he told them,
Dealing with the man.
yeah, and then he turned and then he pushed them.
He pushed him.
He turned around. He was like, man, I'm trying to listen, man. And he turned around and one of them like, we about to fight pushes.
Wait. Before it kicked off, some black women were walking
talk
past.
about that black bitch.
The black women were walking past, and when they heard these two women saying, "That's why the police kill you niggers," the black women stopped. They were with their kids. They came back saying, "What the fuck?" Say, "You don't say that to them." Bap! Start. Bap, bap, bap. The men of the Lord just standing there like,
Oh,
damn.
you bitch got crushed.
So then the dude, he getting one of the men of the Lord face. He said, "Yeah, I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga." The man of the Lord said, "The Lord gonna kill you." Fast forward. That Ephraimite, he must have pushed the Ephraimite.
He pushed
That
him.
nigga dead.
Ephraim said, "Bah!"
Look at his head. Hey, that nigga Ephraim said, you can't kill
He hit him
me.
twice.
And then he shot him again.
He hit him twice. He
Yeah,
hit him in the
twice.
gut first.
Yep.
No, when he got hit in the stomach,
Yeah.
that's when he was like,
he was
oh
like, "No,
shit.
come on.
And he started trying to get his
Yeah.
sisters to shut up.
Yeah.
And one of them got in the dude was a king, I believe.
Uh-huh.
The dude that had on the seek and destroy shirt. And the girl got in between him and the dude that just pushed him, that he shot. And he just mushed her. He just pushed her face out the way.
Yep.
It's like she wasn't even there. He was like,
Just
BOW!
right in this
And
motherfucker.
shot him right in the head. That nigga,
Right on the line.
That nigga
Fail.
fell right there.
yep.
On Michigan Avenue.
Right there on Michigan Avenue.
Right by the beam.
That nigga was on the
Yep.
And then the men of the Lord.
And y'all you heard, and then he said, we gonna wrap it up. Yak was like, yep, wrap it up.
Shalom.
Right? And then after he hit him, he put his thing away, jumped on his bike,
rode on his bike.
rode off into traffic.
Yeah.
Swerved through traffic, almost got hit like 9 times. Swerved through traffic. And Big Rube, best cameraman in Israel, got that whole thing. All right? And I remember talking to the apostles up top, and then he was like, yeah, put that shit up. Then he called me back, was like, no, don't put that shit up.
That shit real though. Like, you know it's real though. You know, Jake, our first instinct, Jake, we want to
Because he get mad
because
and
it's real.
mad. He was like, yeah, put that shit up. Then the prophet, he's like, no, don't put that shit up. Go ahead, bring it out, brother.
Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yep, and they had dude got sent to the county.
Yep.
They had his face in the news and everything. They caught him. I don't think they caught him that night. They caught him like later on. I think it was like the next day or something. Because his cameras everywhere. So clearly, when he was riding through traffic across the street, the cameras,
was like number 2, like most.
yeah. So as he rolled off, he got especially right there, leaving Millennium Park, crossing.
This is way before C-19.
Yeah.
So there was heavy traffic. There's hundreds of thousands of people going on.
Yep.
And this happened right in front of the men of the Lord on Michigan Ave by the beam.
Yeah, in front of all them people.
Yep.
Yep, and he was a small caliber, but he got him, man. He sent him straight to the spirit world, right there.
Shit, no, his ass was a vegetable
And
for like 3 days.
And it was in. Oh yeah, that's right. He was.
He was
out.
a vegetable for like 3 days. So he was there for like 3,000 years. Like,
The Lord had him bugged out. Yeah, the Lord
Yeah,
had
and then his sisters got on TV, like they were so innocent and didn't cause all that shit.
Yeah. They caused it.
That matter of fact, that man was dead because of that because of that big mouth ass Ephraimite woman, man. All right, she got her brother killed that night.
Exactly. Yep.
Running her damn mouth. All right, because she was so offended about Jezreel bullshit.
some rappers, crispy.
All right.
This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 3. It says, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his wife, man and woman. But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. So these people that don't have a filter. This is our filter, man. It even tells us when to speak and when not to speak.
That's right.
That's right, brother. As well as spitting on fires.
I got a precept. I got two real quick. Proverbs 18 and 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
Damn.
So what you say can and will get you killed or get you delivered out of a jam. You know, you gotta apply wisdom to the situation.
Somebody get that that soft answer turn it away wrath. All right, because you know that's very clever. Go and bring out what you got. What he getting, brother.
And then the other one I got is Psalms 105 and 15, saying, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm."
Right.
You know, hey, King David, he could have killed King Saul multiple times, but he didn't do it. You know, because he understood that he was anointed from the Heavenly Father. All right, so shit, even when
he didn't force the course,
right?
Because the Lord, Samuel had already told him that he was going to be king. Yep. All right, so why force? You know, let the Lord's plan play out. You know, that's the spirit we believe what Judas was trying to do. You know, Judas was trying to force the Lord's hand. He's trying to get the Lord to use his power. Because he's seen what he can do. It's like, man, this people, he bringing people back from the dead. He walking on water. He moving, you know, he doing things, you know.
And he followed him the whole ministry. He knew
so he figured, you know, if I can, right. So
he actually knew
if I get them, so if I get these people to come up against him, you know, maybe he'll raise up and, as well as the first thing he asked in Acts. He said, "Thou now restores the kingdom to Israel."
Yeah.
So how you restore the kingdom with the sword?
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Daniel 7 and 18 said the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. So when the kingdom get taken, the other people that in rulership, they ain't trying to give this up. All right. They gonna try to hold on to their power, man. That's why I said the Lord gonna beat them all to pieces. Beat them small because when the Lord comes, it can't be no U.S. government, it can't be no Japanese government, no Chinese government, no Russian government, none of that. All right, the Lord got His own government, the heavenly government, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead, brother.
This Proverbs 15 and 1, it says, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger."
There it is, man. So you gotta use wisdom. A soft answer could shut some shit down.
Yeah.
All right, but you know, you say something, and all of a sudden, what you say about my mama?
Right.
All right. Now you got, you know, Minister Society.
Sorry for my mother.
All right.
You got judged. You know, like he said, his head was conspiracy angels or whatever. But the last words he said, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. He got judged by it.
The scriptures go into like you can tame like a wild beast and shit, you know, and it talks about the little member, which is the tongue, how you got the helm for a boat, you can turn the whole boat with a little ass wheel, you know, you could turn a whole horse with the reins, but the tongue is the smallest member, but it's hard to tame. The tongue is the smallest member of the body, a small member of the body, and it's hard to tame.
Especially when it's attached to a nigga.
Oh,
and double when it's attached to a nigga woman.
Yes.
Double.
All right.
Yes.
Triple.
This is
shut your mouth.
This is Proverbs 21. This Proverbs 21 and 23. It said, "He that keepeth his mouth and tongue keepeth his soul from troubles." All right. So I say, "He whoso keepeth his mouth and tongue keepeth his soul from troubles." So all they had to do was shut the fuck up, and they would have been nice.
I got a precept.
Come.
In Sirach chapter 28, verse 12. If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of thy mouth. Hey, like the brother said, soft answer, the scripture says, soft answer turn away wrath.
Which was that, Sirach?
Sirach 28 and 12.
Read it again, brother.
In Sirach 28 and 12, if thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of thy mouth.
See, like the elder was saying, see, this shit Yasharala brought it out how it's a small member. He said, but especially when it's in the mouth of a nigga, because see, controlling your tongue, pause, and what you say, it come from your mind. Like the elder brother Benji say, everything that's in your head don't have to come out your mouth. And niggas don't realize that, man. That's why they always end up getting a fucking knuckle sandwich, man. Cause see, it's a mind thing, and niggas don't understand not being impulsive. They don't understand self-control. They don't understand self-restraint.
Yeah, impulsive behavior can get you hurt. Or
Yeah.
somebody else hurt, man.
Yeah.
You know? Or get
Definitely.
right, or you end up getting someone else hurt because of your impulsiveness. And often it's a woman running her mouth that gets one of her male family members or her husband or her boyfriend or whatever, you know, or one of her son hurt because she can't control her mouth. So now it's like now mama running her mouth. This nigga that swung on her. Now I gotta defend my mama, right? I put the flops on him, and now he come back with four in them, and now they shooting at me.
Yeah.
You know? All mama had to do was keep her mouth shut.
That's it.
You know?
I got one right quick.
Hold on, brother. He been holding that for a minute. Let him bring it out, brother.
Proverbs 18, verse 6 and 7. A fool's lips enter contention. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul.
That was a good one, brother. Call for them strokes. Fat.
Call the flops over here, nigga.
This is Proverbs 25 and 28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that's broken down and without walls.
Wow.
So the bottom line is, you know what I mean? You gotta control your emotions.
Because the city that's broken down without wall has no security. So that's a really good comparison. You're right. You're running your mouth to the point to where you're in danger, and everyone around you is in danger. Right? Bring it out, brother.
This is Sirach 8 and 15. It says, trouble not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee, for he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly. You know? So, hey, these motherfuckers do what they want to fuck. They don't filter their every move with the scriptures like we do.
That's right.
You know, we move with wisdom. Hey, the scripture says that walk circumspectly, not as fools. You know,
Redeeming the time. because
Yep.
the times are evil.
Yep. Wisdom made me hold my tongue and just get up and keep moving when I was on that train. Because in times past, and then, you know, I'm from an era when we fought.
Right, these
You
niggas
know?
don't fight no more.
Yeah, these you know, everybody pulling out guns now, man.
Switches.
You know? And the sad thing is they can't shoot.
At all.
Because they've been trying to shoot me and probably shot up everybody else.
Oh, no, that's what they said. I got to switch. They right. That's what that
They
right
got
nigga say. He said, nigga, I got to switch. I don't need aim. Fuck aim. I got to
So
switch.
that means he
I'm
don't,
shooting
he
everybody.
don't care about shooting people that's completely got nothing to do
Yeah.
with
No.
it. Right.
What that nigga Vaughn say? Cock that shit. What he say? Aim that shit and shoot every nigga that didn't come with us.
What's his name? I was
Niggas, bro.
That's some nigga shit.
That's some nigga.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
Because
bro.
now-
That's my favorite part. That
what
shit real.
What
Fuck them niggas.
no, what that means is now
Yeah.
all the niggas coming back to your block now.
You.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That
And
shit
everybody
is my
you know,
favorite part,
your
yo.
mama, your cousin, your exactly.
Yeah, but them niggas wicked as hell. But like the elder said, they gonna shoot every nigga that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
And that's beyond, and it is so cowardly.
That shit's a folly,
It's like
man.
the most cowardly thing, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that
Hey,
shit.
Elder, I was talking to some detectives and like the police officer in training. They were talking about how the police don't even know how to aim, and they were like that they're only really trained to shoot like 6-7 feet. Anything past that, they're like, I can't hit that shit. Like even the police can't even shoot. And they were saying how with the training,
Well, think of all, and all these police women walking around.
they don't
A
know.
whole bunch of little short fine ones too.
Fine, and they all laugh.
All of, especially around these parts. So who they gonna police?
That's why these motherfuckers getting robbed.
Hey, there's a video.
You got them motherfuckers on patrol, man.
There's a viral video of a female police officer, a Chicago CPD,
And this bitch gun jam, the way she was handling her gun showed that she had no proper training how to unjam a fucking gun, man. This bitch had it pointing. She was like, oh no! Oh no, wait! She was running with the gun jam. And this, man, she put her finger inside.
Oh,
man,
wow.
What?
Man, yeah, we all in her face.
Hold on! She pointed the gun at them driving by, the people driving by.
Time out.
Damn.
I was man, this is crazy.
Just wait.
My gun jam.
Back up.
Bring it out, bro.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17.
That messed me up. I was at a loss of words. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 28. It says, even the fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Just backing up the point of the elder was bringing out of how he closed his mouth. When he was in a situation, man. Hey, it's not always wise to be yapping off at the mouth, man.
Yeah. Because I mean, when you sit down on the car, and the dude comes sit down on the car, right? And he already stinking the skunk weed. Right. Then he don't even sit in the seat. He sits up on the window, put his feet on the seat.
Yep. Niggas.
And just light up like he's sitting in his own living room.
That is.
But hold on, but it's like old people and other people.
Yep.
And right, a woman with a baby,
Man.
Nigga.
right? And then the other cats are walking through the trains. Because everybody coming through got a square.
Everybody.
It's like
Square and the blunt. Double thrusted. Nigga got a square. Nigga got two up like this, elder.
and it's like, and you know what it is too. And I hate smokers. They're literally probably the most inconsiderate people on the planet, man. Right? Because it's sometimes you'll get one every now and then that'll ask you if you mind. You're like, do I need to walk over here? But then just to get on the train and the closed space, and just light up like you're the only one on it, like it ain't nobody on it. Jake and everybody do it. It's not just Jake doing it. Esau do the shit too. I done seen them do it too. They do it too. It's not just Jake. So Americans in general are just completely and totally out of order, man. Collectively. All right? Yeah, definitely. He was walking through it.
Trial by combat.
Shield wall.
Man, that nigga going straight.
Oh, that nigga straight off the shield wall.
Go ahead, bring out that scripture.
Who got one? I got one.
Sirach 8 and 15. It says, travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee, but he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly.
Ronnie
That's poo. That's poo.
Yeah, I told
That's
the
Pooh
brothers
and
the
his
story.
cousin.
About this dude named Ronnie Pooh back in the day. He was known for he was one of the tops in this little gang that ran on the southeast side. Cause I knocked out their leader.
Clean clack.
Put him straight to sleep.
Touchdown.
But Ronnie Pooh was a shooter, man. And that dude, something like 20, 25 people this dude had shot, man. And I know he had at least 10 bodies, at least 10 of the people had died. And he had a cousin who was nothing like him, right? This guy, I can't remember his name, but his cousin was cool. I used to talk to him all the time, right? Went to work every day, he was, and there was a club on, it's still there, like a little bar, on 83rd and like South Chicago and 83rd Street meet. It's like a little club right there on the corner, a little bar. And I, niggas from the hood saw Ronnie up in there, and they went outside, was waiting for him. When he came out, Ronnie got caught without that thing. When they caught him getting in the car, that's when they got him. And like I said, I never thought about it. The nigga who killed him, he got bragging rights forever.
Yeah, he had trophy. I'm a
Ronnie was,
ass nigga.
yeah, because Ronnie a trophy. You kill a dude like that. This dude that terrorized the whole neighborhood.
He could have been soft his whole life. Just because he smoked this nigga, he submitted his legacy. That's the flip side of smoking a lot of niggas. Yeah.
Within niggerdom.
With the legacy of nigga.
Within niggerdom.
That shit be going to your
He that
nigga
dude that
accolades.
killed Ronnie Pooh,
That's it. They don't even know the nigga name. That's all they gotta know. Yeah. That shows you that fucking movie.
That's nigger shit, bro. You got the juice now. That's nigger shit, man. That's how niggas think. You know?
I remember even before I even met Ron, I had came home just to visit. I wasn't even living here, all right? And cause the neighborhood, what's the big swole dude who used to play for the Bears? No, not him. One from the hood. He went to CBS.
No, I'm lost on the sports.
Big light-skinned dude, you know. Damn, what was his name? I think his name was Chris something.
Yeah, you know, Murph don't watch no.
But he was from right over there, you know. He lived right up the block from where my mom's here. And I think his mother was like Polish or some shit. Yeah, his mother was like Edomite. But anyway, even back to them days, this dude, I remember coming home to visit, and I didn't even know who the hell Ronnie Pooh was. And I remember in the car, we were on our way to go downtown to go to the West Town to go to the warehouse. And we were getting in the cars, get ready to go, and I saw this little nigga come running down the street, stopped by the tree, and just started blasting. I'm like, when the fuck they start doing this shit around here? You know, he said, oh shit, man, that's Ronnie Pooh, he always shooting somebody. Right? And then years later, when I came back home, when I actually moved back here, you know, and that's when the whole interaction, and you know, and I beat up his gang and shit. Because I came home.
Right.
So that shit didn't, like I said, I'm from an era when we fought. You know, that's
Put the things up.
Chris Zorris, thank you.
Yeah, that's Chris
The
Zorris.
water. Chris Zorris, right. Go ahead.
This elder was talking about how the earth is out of order. That's Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth out of course. That's what the elder was talking about. All the shit that's happening in America, all the chaos, calamity, it's because the earth is out of course. And why is this shit out of course? Because Esau, Edom, this wicked ass white man is their ruler.
That's
you
right.
know, he's oppressed everybody in here, and surely oppression make a wise man mad. And we talking about it, but that's the whole situation.
And the world is under his vibration.
Exactly.
Include you niggas, because you know, you niggas and spiggers, you gotta understand, man.
Yeah.
The nigga is a creation from the Esau.
Black culture.
Because from that black culture, that's his creation.
That's right.
Fuck black culture.
He created that, and that culture has got our people messed up, man.
Fucked up.
All right, it's got them messed up. All right, because if we were riding through the black belt today, and was talking to, you know, all them big buildings and all them big houses, all them great big old gravestones, those were owned by Negroes.
Yeah. Big
And they
ass
were well-to-do.
Big ass crew.
All right, that whole neighborhood, man, in the 40s, between Cottage Grove and the Dan Ryan. All right, they're from like, I would say like maybe like 25th, all the way back to like 31st. That was all the black belt, man. All right, and back then, Jake, they families were together. Their mother and father was there.
Big ass.
You know, they had big ass houses. They had multiple cars.
His dream.
They was together, man.
Cabo dream.
And Esau did not like it, so he destroyed that. So after the race riots and they burned down the black belt, or what you know as Bronzeville today, they built the Dan Ryan through it on purpose. All right, and then they got Martin Lucifer Queen to come, and you know, and got and so any businesses that were left and tried to build back up, Jake wasn't supporting them because everybody wanted to come downtown to shop now.
Right.
All right, everybody wanted to go right. You know, I want to go sit at this counter because I can. You know, and they stopped taking care. They stopped spending their money in their own neighborhoods, and then went to shit. And then Esau came in and bought everything up for pennies on the dollar, and now he owns all the apartment buildings and shit like that. Now there's still a lot of Jakes that still own some of those properties over there, but very few as it was. And then through his policy, then what did he do? Then that woman's lib, you know, that whole you know, the Gloria Klein and the Negro woman Gloria, who admitted to be a CIA agent. Wow. You know, and they broke up the families. Yep. You know, and so they basically the woman divorced the so-called black man, put him out the house, and then you have this generation after generation that's been raised by single black mothers, and all the way to now you got little old dogs and pookies running around.
I just did a sit down on that. It was this 22-year-old ballet teacher. She's very good looking.
Fine as hell.
Fine in a motherfucker. Like fine in a motherfucker, man. And she broke down crying because she was like, basically coming to work every day and trying to teach ballet to y'all daughters is the most traumatizing thing I've ever experienced in my life. She was like, she tries to tell them, you know, to follow directions. They snap back at her. And when she tells the mothers, like, I had to redirect your daughter like 7 times to get her to cooperate, the parent will curse her out.
Yeah.
She'll be like, oh, what? If my daughter says she don't want to sit down, why the fuck you still telling her to sit down?
Then you know what? Nigga, bitch, get your little badass kid, right? Get your little Title 40 ass kid, because I know the daddy ain't around. Get the fuck out of here. Right? That's a great one.
It's a precept. I can't think of it right now, and it says, "So was the mother, so was the daughter."
Ezekiel 16:44.
And that's what we see out here. And it ain't the daughters no more; it's the sons now too, because they got the E spirit on them.
Yeah.
That's
they
why
don't
they.
have no fathers.
That's why they so quick to violence and everything is to shoot.
That's why they bitch. That's why they bitch ass niggas.
And they get mad, and they're right. They bitch ass niggas.
And
that's
that
the
parable
image. That's
you're
the
going
image.
into, it actually is talking about the northern and the southern kingdom Israel, but he compared it to a horsewoman. That's how you know that that's the spirit that's on the nation of Israel, because that parable, what you quoting, that's Ezekiel the 16th chapter. Yeah, go ahead.
This is
He's
Ezekiel
talking about the nation of Israel. That's the spirit.
16:44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee. He's talking about Israel, right? It says, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
Yeah, it is.
So the northern kingdom, they were the first to go a-whoring after idols. So what did Judah do? The daughters of Judah went and did the same thing, but worse.
They started and you finished it. You did it first, and these niggas did it worse.
That's right. So when
like
it comes to the rebuke, the Lord always get the northern kingdom first, but he really get his foot in Judah's ass worse.
Because the top tribe. Because whatever folly that niggas do, black niggas, all the other tribes are gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
Like here the migrants.
Thanksgiving. Oh, the migrants.
The migrants.
The migrants. Loud.
The migrants out here screaming loud, loud, loud. Got King Von playing this shit. They weren't doing this shit till they got up here and they got around folks in them. Like, okay, yeah, this the way.
Oh, this the way. They showed them that they be on the train.
Like, yeah, this the way.
That's the spirit. Look.
Yeah, they got the migrants gangbanging.
They bouncing around and everything.
You know, it's funny.
This is Jeremiah 17:1. The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond. It is graven upon the table of the heart and upon the horns of your altars. Right. Whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the high hills. O my mountain, in the field, I will give thy substance and all thy treasures to the spoil, and thy high places for sin throughout all thy borders.
Right. That's why we got ransacked and made desolate, because we went a-whoring after these other gods, man. So the minute we went a-whoring after these other gods, the Lord stripped us of all our wealth, all our prestige, and he stripped us of our land and our heritage, man. So here we are to this very day, scattered, robbed, spoiled, naked, and miserable. But you know, hello, why the Lord put the garments on the hopeful elect. So you know that's just what it is.
And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire of mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Right. So the rest is history, man. So what? We ended up being dispersed in all the countries round about, and we lost our heritage, man. We no longer knew that we were the children of Israel. We were calling ourselves African American, Black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, you know, every name under the sun that our colonizers gave us, man, other than being the children of Israel. But now that we're coming back, now this devil is nervous. See, he's not afraid of the Black Power movement. He's not afraid of the Black Panthers. He's not afraid of the Nation of Islam.
That's right.
He done infiltrated all of them.
That's right.
You can't infiltrate the Great Millstone. There's a standard that you have to keep up with. And the agent can't do it. lest he be converted to the faith.
Right.
All right, you can't do it, man.
He gonna go back to the CIA office and throw that badge at
He's
him.
like, man, you some bad niggas, man. Listen, hey, you can't Lawrence
Like,
Fishburne
boom.
this, man.
How about
Fucking-
Shema Shabbat
right.
Kadah?
This ain't deep cover.
Quit.
Right. Kwame Yasharala. He in the precinct and shit. Kwame Yasharala. Nigga got fringes on and shit. Hey, man, you can't Lawrence Fishburne this, man. You can't deep cover this, man. The nigga was selling drugs so long, he became a drug dealer, man. No, this ain't that, man. You either go end up fully converted, or like the elder said, you're gonna be going back to the precinct throwing your badge out, man. Saying I can't do it.
Yeah, he's thinking like, man, these guys for real, man.
That's right.
That was the storyline of the movie Asher.
God.
That was the damn story. That's why the movie never came out.
came
They
out.
tried to do it twice.
Yep.
And it didn't come out. That's how afraid they were of this. You know, some of you brothers will know there was a movie that was supposed to come out about 10 years ago, maybe even longer than that.
Yeah.
And it was called Asher, right? And Danny Glover was supposed to be a camp leader.
Mekhi
Phifer was going to play one of the members, and the whole storyline was an Ephraimite brother joined the camp, but he was an implant from the FBI or the police or whatever, all right? And the Ephraimite was supposed to join the camp to try to, to find out what's going on, and he joins the camp, and he realizes, damn, we really are the Israelites.
Right.
He started believing,
Right.
all right? And so the movie goes, and then Mekhi Phifer is the go off nigga. He the Judas cat. And Mekhi Phifer's character was supposed to try to do some fight back Esau type shit, some terrorist type shit. Okay? And he was trying to stop Mekhi Phifer and protect the rest of the camp. Because this whole thing was like, the camp ain't got nothing to do with that. This nigga rogue operator.
Right.
And that was the storyline of the movie.
Right.
But they never put that shit out because the whole point is that the officer that you sent to infiltrate, all right,
converted.
it's like, damn, I really am one of the men of the Lord.
Right.
I am one of these people.
This nigga John Lake Wazamo
You
wake
know?
up and shit.
It's like, oh shit.
Oh
Right.
shit.
Dude's name, Eber and Roper. They're like, nah,
Eber and Roper.
this shit can't come out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He was like, nah,
this shit can't
we can't do that. And that was the whole premise of the movie. And so then they were actually, and so this was, you can look it up. They were actually gonna make this movie. And they decided not to. Why? Because of us.
Yep.
They was like, wait a minute, that's gonna give these niggas too much shine.
Yep.
Saying we already getting killed, they already killing us, so, we don't need, so they shut the movie down. And then about 5-6 years later, they tried to do it again with another, they changed the actor and was trying to change the name of the movie and tried to change the story a little bit. Then they still backed out on it.
Yeah, it's too powerful.
It was like, nah, we can't do this. This movie won't happen.
Yeah, and that was the days when we was saying shit on YouTube that was reckless,
Yeah.
dropping all type of F-bombs,
Unadulterated.
bombs, fuck you bombs,
Yeah.
you're a slut bombs.
Yeah.
Like, we was hardcore at that time.
Yeah,
We had
man.
all the signs out.
Yeah, man.
Niggas ain't cut their beard for 4 weeks.
Come on, man.
Drinking
Yeah,
Carlos
because
Rossi.
look, we watched the world change.
We thought America was gonna get destroyed every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Every
You know?
week we felt like that,
Especially
man.
when we saw Russia and China got together.
Yeah,
like
man.
2011, we was like, it's on, it's over. But everything is a process of time, man. That still was a whole lot more of the elected had to wake up.
Yeah, hey, that's why all you brothers around.
Yeah, that's right.
But that shit was real. Like,
Yep.
that
And
movie
we
couldn't
watched
have
all
came
these
out.
ball players, all of a sudden,
Bro,
Start
everybody,
growing
beards.
their beards.
Everybody
started
called
wearing
beard. Oh,
their
yeah.
beard.
We was
Yeah.
dirty
then
for having
everybody,
beards.
right, then everybody started wearing head wraps.
Beads.
And then everybody started wearing beads, man. We
Future.
changed. And look, because why? Because all the actors, all the athletes, and all the rappers, they all watch
They
us.
all watch us.
They all watching.
You know,
Oh,
they all watch us, man.
That's how you know.
And
they
they know,
fuck
and
with
they
the
know our
views.
faces. They know who we are.
Absolutely.
The most known unknowns. And that's how you know they fucking with the views. There's a lot of people that's watching this. But Esau, he's gonna chop the views down. He's gonna skew the views,
Yeah,
man. There's a
they-
lot of people watching this, man.
Hey, with
And
that
all
nigga-
over the world too, man. All over the
All
world.
over the world.
I done shared it
Yeah.
with this elder right here, man. I showed him. They had his videos in like 16 different languages, man. All right? I'm not exaggerating. 16 different languages. They had
right.
this brother's videos up, man. And they had other brothers' videos up. Because YouTube is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this internet shit. There's so many there's so many different avenues and mediums that this truth is going out on, man. All right? Not just Rumble, not just Odyssey. Like
Yeah,
there's a
Odyssey.
whole lot of them that we don't know about that these videos are being uploaded on.
Remember
in
Daily
that
Motion?
native tongue.
Yeah, Daily Motion.
Yep.
I'm surprised they still got Daily
That
Motion.
shit's still on.
For real.
Been
Yeah,
seeing like
Pornhub.
300 views
Oh,
and 1,000 likes.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pornhub.
Hey,
Niggas upload
Yeah,
videos
see?
on the hub.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
you get 1,000 likes and 300 views?
Right, without seeing Jake. Niggas
The
trying
300
to
people watched it
Yeah.
over and over again.
I want to
We
meet
kept
that
giving
nigga
it
who
a
woke
thumb
up.
up.
Whatever nigga woke up off the hub, I want
I want to niggas trying to beat that last meat. All you see is Jake over
Right,
there.
man?
Oh yeah,
Niggas on Pornhub.
that shit was wild.
But we ain't even talking about the real porno though. We talking about Jake that just uploaded straight
Jake
on the line
uploaded on
videos
Pornhub.
on Pornhub.
This nigga got his Levi's around his ankles. He ready to go.
Ain't shit on but his socks.
Hold on,
Jerkins
Joe. That
lotion,
nigga.
swine in it.
Hold on, Joe. When you get the
Jerkins
Bible,
lotion,
he get the
swine
Bible.
in it, finna beat.
Hold on, Deuteronomy 28. Man, hold on, Joe. Pardon Yashua.
Nigga under the seat like nobody else there.
Hey, you come up to camp. How you hear about us?
Hey, it's a long story, but I'm here though. You know, that's a deep testimony, y'all.
Hey, I know Jake be watching our videos like they out they fucking mind, man.
No, because you got a lot of
But
Jakes
it's
that
true.
watch. They watch us for entertainment, man. Even this dude in the car is entertained right now. All right.
Hey, but
They watch us for entertainment purposes.
I got
All right,
something.
and the Lord and all you people who watch for entertainment, keep it, brother, keep it. All those people who watch for entertainment purposes, the Lord gonna destroy you, man.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
The Lord gonna destroy you because you got dudes that hey, they'll light up or they'll
Yeah.
get their drink and can literally get their drink and their popcorn.
Man,
And especially in them days, you know, because when you go back to like 2010, 2011, the early teens, 12,
Man.
13, 14, 15,
Man.
you still had like a lot of Edomites trying to walk up
Talking
with
shit.
their Bibles,
Yeah.
pastors, and they don't do that
Beat.
like they used to.
Nope.
So they would get destroyed in the scriptures,
Beat.
but it was comical to Jake. It was entertaining to them.
man.
Like, watch this scripture. They gonna
Just watch.
you know, and then
I
like,
done
we'll-
seen niggas
and
bring
we-
lawn chairs to the
and
line.
we'll talk, and we'll let them talk, and then we'll tear them up. You know, and that was entertainment to them. They didn't understand the importance of this, and they didn't understand the importance about behind what we're doing, man.
Right.
All right.
That bitch bigger than a giant.
Oh, she's
Loud as fuck.
She's 325 pounds, man.
That bitch louder than Murphy and bigger than the giant, man.
I'm
You
a
gonna share
female.
room with her.
Got a square in her hand.
Nigga, please smoke.
Right, she got a square in her hand. She had the square in her hand. Talking about I'm a lady.
I never have to go against the elder, man. But hey, Newport, that bitch smell like a pack of weed and a pack of Newports. Backwood, oh yeah.
Yeah, the wood in the
back.
She got it in her purse, man.
Black and mild. And
Dutch.
that's the one thing. These bitches smoke everything, man. I can't deal with that shit. He like that too. Like all that smoking squares and blunts and shit around
That
me.
shit a turn off.
Bitch, could you leave?
I didn't like not mess with bitches because they smoked.
Facts.
And I used to
I mean,
smoke
I
every
mean,
day.
I like seeing a broad light up, right? And I wouldn't even. It was like it. It was like, you know what? You gonna get a good night, all right? And then you gonna try to figure out like where did he go?
Right, why he ghost me?
And it's just as you become a man.
And it's because of that, because I don't want to smell that shit. It's so, you know. And then that's been on a couple of occasions, somebody was a little special. I tried to make an exception and like, well, maybe I can work with.
It just don't work.
Nope.
Can't do it, man.
Can't work with him.
I don't want to smell that shit. I don't want to
Can't do
smell
it.
it when I'm hitting you. I don't want to smell it when I'm kissing you. You know, I got a thing. I like to, you know, get into the hair, put it. And I can't do that, especially if it ain't yours. You know. So
It's just coming off.
yeah, right. right.
Fucking weave everywhere.
Put it on the dresser.
Right.
Man,
You know.
hey, man, it's funny.
And I don't want no ashtray hair, man. Like I'm.
Backwoods.
It just permeates everything.
Smell like them niggas on the train smoking.
And the thing is, them fucking smokers, I hate them. smokers don't realize how strong and annoying it is.
It's so annoying
to people who don't smoke. They're oblivious to it because that smell doesn't bother them because it feeds the fixation of their addiction and all the other bullshit.
It do.
It don't really, so it don't bother them. Matter of fact, the smell they smell it and they want to go towards it.
It's aroma, yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's it.
And I smell it, and it makes me want to get far away from it. So,
Yeah, it's a demon.
But it's the same thing as, there's certain things they do in the world, spiritually, that makes me want to go away from it.
Yeah.
And then there's things that, like you eating shrimp, lobster, and pork, and all that other bullshit. You worshiping all these unholy holidays, man.
False gods.
And I don't want to have to explain and talk and debate and fight back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I gotta tear down all these layers, man.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, I was talking about earlier about them watching the videos and being converted. You know what I mean? This is Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and the joints and marrow and the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So the elders putting out this word, this truth, is so powerful, so overwhelming, it's going to convert the elect. These 2/3 are going to be cut by it, but the Lord is marking all of them. That's how cold this word is. You can run from it, but it's going to find you. You can't hide. The Lord is out here.
Yeah.
He's exposing you everywhere through their videos.
Yeah, and the people who actually heard the truth, or were a part of this, a man that they used to watch, or actually came out and did the work, and then they just like shut down and go back into the world. Your punishment is going to be worse than just a regular old running pool nigga.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they got smoke.
It's like, and it's really to show you that the Lord really dislikes you individually. Because he just let the regular 2/3 nigga be a 2/3 nigga.
Yeah. That's
right. He's just a blunt smoking, adulterous ass, hurt his brother, hurt his sister type cat. Right. He just doing what, just 2/3 nigga shit.
That nigga.
Right? But for the guy who actually knew the name, called on the name, corrected somebody on something, and then just went right back into the, or even worse, that woman that was with a man that called on the name of the Lord. Yeah. And now you back with Juan and Tyrone.
Stupid. I remember my baby mama trying to do that. I was like, bitch, could you take that off? Take the shit off. Bitch, you ain't in the truth.
That's not true.
I ain't bitches ain't in. Look, I remember my baby mama trying to do that. I said, bitch, I'm reading. You take that shit off. Get the fuck out the room. Get the fuck. I don't play that head rap shit.
Shalom, brother Howard Shai Zion, man.
Hey, Shalom, man. I want to read the scripture because the brother Warren G and the elder had made a point about niggas that just watch us. Well, they supposed to watch us because they don't do that shit for Christians and Muslims and shit like that. That's how you know that's the truth.
And they won't make those stupid comments or interrupt them.
Not one. Nope. Not one. Not fucking one. Not one. Because they under the spirit of idolatry and soothsaying. That's what scripture referred to as a sooth. Them niggas are soothsayers. This is first, shut up, bitch.
That's right.
This 1 Corinthians 4:9. It said, for I think that Yahweh have set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men.
So who else could that be?
That's us.
Who's being a spectacle? It ain't TD Jakes.
Hey, somebody get spectacle.
All right, it ain't Joyce Meyer. All right, although Paula White was a bit of a spectacle when she started bouncing.
Come on, man.
Right, but it wasn't. It wasn't Price. Reverend Price. Yeah, it wasn't none of, they knocked the spectacles to the world.
That wicked ass nigga, man.
It's the men of the Lord who came out on the highways and byways, man. All right, those become the spectacles, man.
It said, I got it. Come on, man. This shit real. It says a theater, a place which games and dramatic spectacles are exhibited and public assemblies held for the Greeks.
Right. So, we're a spectacle. It's like a theater.
A public show.
A public show. Go ahead.
A man who is exhibited to be gazed and made sport of.
You're supposed to talk your shit. You're supposed to talk shit against us. You talk shit against the Lord.
right.
All right, do your best. Come with your best fucking jokes.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, the men of the Lord gonna laugh last.
Look, hey, that's the spirit. That's the next verse. It says, we are fools for Mashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Mashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. So basically, Paul was telling the church of Corinth, like, I'm giving you, this truth, but y'all didn't have to go through what we went through.
Exactly.
That's why he said he set us forth the apostles last. And before that, he said, ye are full, ye are rich, ye reign as kings without us. He let them know they didn't have to do this. We coming to give you the gospel. We paved the way.
That's right.
And that's what the apostles did for us.
Yep.
That's what we did for y'all.
Yep.
And Lord willing, we do it to the end. Because we all working for the same penny.
That's right.
But like the elder said, we was out here to see that, man. I tell these brothers.
We actually had our boots on the ground.
On the ground.
We've been a part of this. We heard this message, and we all answered that call. The Lord blew that trumpet. That's right. And in rank and file, we all showed up, boots on the ground. To do this work, man.
From different walks of life.
Everybody,
different places. We all just came. I tell this brother, he'll tell you all the time in the Tuesday class. Where I say, I really seen this change, man. We had 50 niggas talking shit every week. Every week. We had the Edomite woman come up and talking shit. The black woman. Niggas from fucking China. The bums. For them, whoever.
We would actually have rabbis.
We
would have
stylistics.
Preachers. Theology school teachers. We had, we would, so we would, every debate, every time wasn't like, violent, but anything like that.
It happened though every week.
Sometimes, but every week there was always somebody to come against the gospel, or someone who tried to come with Christendom, or someone came with Kemet. Or someone came with Islam, or someone came with that prison doctrine.
That bird on the
all
bird, man.
Same time. All at the same fucking time.
All of them.
You'll have Kemet right here, Roman Catholicism right here, atheists right here.
And they all agree to talk shit.
And the Jewish
Malachite.
And all of them got different doctrines and would never get along. Will be in unison against the men of the Lord.
And couldn't do shit.
And still would get cut.
That's how you know it's the truth.
That's right.
Then they all standing there looking at each other stupid. Why do you think they don't fucking come up here no more, man?
That's right, brother.
Why do you think they don't come up here?
That's right, brother.
They got confounded, man. Hey, GMS made the world read again, man.
That's right.
Ain't nothing else happening, man.
Right.
You niggas wasn't reading. You wasn't calling for precepts. You didn't doubt the color of the Lord.
You got church guys now got readers and calling for precepts. I was in them churches my whole life and never
seen that shit.
Not one time. I never seen it, man.
Read. He got the microphone. Read.
Nigga got the microphone.
Where you get that from, nigga?
Even he'll say precept.
They never say precept, man.
They never said that.
They don't say that, man.
And now you'll hear the Christians talking about, I got a precept.
Right.
Really?
And you never.
Now you got a precept?
Right. And I'm not the youngest spring chicken, man, but I've never heard a Christian pastor go in the book of Daniel, go in the book of Revelation.
They tell
I
you not
never
to.
heard any of
when
it.
When I
man.
went to the Christian church, they told you not to.
Yep.
Go into the book of Revelation. Talk about that. Yeah, they said
it's
sealed. Or they said it's the end. And nigga, why the fuck you think we have to start? This the end.
This is Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
That's part of my prayer every day. That's actually part of that. That's included in my prayer every day.
That's right.
All right.
Because they all got stumped, man.
Yep.
They all got stumped. What you got, huh?
This is the book of Second Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so the more they try to speak against it, the more that they condemn themselves. Just how I started off the lesson with that Israeli officer basically telling on Israel, all right, when he talked about, when he professed that how they had, the Hamas tunnels were already sealed up. So how were they using those tunnels on the date, this new infamous date now? That they keep infamous. They keep talking, right? Yeah. So so many children and they raped us and they.
Right.
You mean this picture here? This naked bitch right here? Right, and then that picture is already like 2-3 years old.
Right.
All right, somebody else raped and killed that bitch. Come again. All right. That's right. That woman is worm food. She just dust in the ground now, man.
Hey, somebody get Amos with a 3 and 7.
All right, so they just get caught in their
That's
own
right.
lies, man. They get caught in their own web, man. You know the spider emits a certain type of oil in its webs, and on its legs. That's what keeps him from getting caught in his own web, man.
Yeah.
All right. Wouldn't it be fucked up? Here you are, the spider making a web, and the
caught in your
bug
own
get
web.
caught in it. And you
Yeah.
caught in it too.
Looking at
So
him.
you sitting there
Y'all
looking
both
at him,
dying.
hungry as hell. You can't get away. He's stuck. Now y'all both gonna die. And he talking shit to you.
You dumb
Yo,
ass.
stupid ass.
Yo,
Now we
lame
both
ass.
gonna die.
Lame man.
Like that nigga on Mandingo was talking that
Now I
shit.
gotta die slow.
Right.
Cause your goof ass stuck.
Goof ass nigga.
You know.
Lame, man.
Go ahead.
Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing when he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
That's it. That's it. So all these things, the turn of the world, all right, these prophecies that you niggas might not believe them, but the Lord showed them to the prophets, and that's why you brothers really got to stay on point, man. Speaking for myself first and foremost, you know, you stay prayed up, you stay in the spirit, and you listen to the spirit.
First and foremost, prayer, man.
For real.
You know, Apostle Ricard pushes that very hard, man. Right? You gotta pray, and if anything, man, learn the blessings and the curses, man. You want to pray them curses. You know, pray them blessings. All right. More so than anything else. All right. Prayer. All right.
Pray without cease.
Pray without ceasing. Exactly. The Lord, the Lord told you that. Pray without ceasing, man.
That's right.
So yeah, you definitely want to learn the curses, so you can curse these the enemies.
That's right.
The 2/3 included, right? And pray the blessings so you can bless yourself and the brothers.
That's right.
That's right. I say them all every
Anointed
day.
prayer, the curses and the blessing. Those 3 things more so than anything else.
In the Lord's
This brother,
prayer.
like some of the brothers, they push the Lord's prayer. Yeah, you know, you can learn that too. But them curses and them blessings.
Right.
All right, and then anointed prayer.
Right.
Because pretty soon, yeah.
They definitely work.
Yeah, and then the fact that they going up so much is what sped all this up, made the Lord operate, man.
That's right, brother.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's talking about us, man. That's why he said he put a mark of exemption on them that cry inside for the abomination that's done in the midst thereof.
That's right.
That's you calling to the Lord.
Because what's going on now that everybody can see it, I saw it plain as day in 2010,
Yep.
2009.
That's right.
I saw it plain as day, man.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. And when China linked up with, well, it was around like late 2010, 2011, when China and Russia got together, we knew it was just a
We
wrap.
just knew.
Y'all niggas crazy.
We just
Yep,
knew.
and they
boy.
started the BRICS.
Yep. Brick Squad.
But now, look what it's built up to, you know? But it is what it is, man, because it's been a wonderful journey, man. I couldn't,
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
as hard as it was, I wouldn't want to go back and do this shit again.
Hell.
All right? Especially them damn 8-hour camps in 30 below zero weather. Y'all brothers got it easy. Y'all just
Man,
don't know.
we got the 2 hour, 30 minute count.
We was over righteous, man.
Over.
Yeah.
Definitely an hour meeting.
8 hours on the average was camp, man.
Definitely an hour meeting afterwards. Fuck your day. Ain't no fucking day, bro. You was waking
Yep,
up
and-
at
and
12.
then- but the Lord is but then it obviously then it went to 6 hours.
Yep.
Then it went to 4 hours. Now the average camp for everybody is around 2 hours.
Hey, you know
It's
what?
2 hours, that's probably the average time. Most people it's an hour and a half to 2 hour camp, man. And so things have changed. Because what's that showing me is that the Lord is he's pulling it back.
Yep.
And then, that's right. And I tell the younger brothers,
The
like,
door's starting to swing closed.
Done.
All right?
always roast Jake. You know, a lot of younger brothers, especially brothers like Batakala, I always get on them, man. I always get on these younger brothers. But I say, like, y'all didn't really have to go through the real straits like that. But at the same time, it's beautiful because you have older brothers that was built up and then y'all can get this doctrine on the fly. Like we made them mistakes personally, so y'all don't have to.
God, no,
and that's
God.
beautiful.
Yeah, we made
but
a lot
the Lord,
of we made a lot of mistakes.
God,
but
no.
the Lord
Right.
set up brothers who was able to deal with that.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
and
a lot of people that got literally physically got beat up
all type of shit.
that shouldn't have got beat up. You know,
All type of
it's
shit,
a lot
man.
of. I mean, it's just a lot of. You know,
No, all types
it's
of
like,
shit.
damn, man, you know, we should have whooped that dude.
Especially,
Right.
yeah.
And then, you know, there's a lot
Niggas
of
got fired.
It was a
Niggas
lot-
got the job.
Oh,
Bitch, the
man.
Lord gonna kill you.
Oh, man.
You know,
A lot of niggas didn't have to get fired.
yeah,
Niggas at the bar.
you know,
Shut up,
yeah.
all type of wild shit, man. Like we was wild as hell.
You know, dudes was cutting off their heathen women. Big
Oh,
mistake.
man.
Big mistake. They definitely was going on.
Well, OR, man. It's like,
Being
damn,
OR.
oh, shit, heathen. I can't be with her.
Being OR.
Brothers getting with the black woman. Oh,
You know,
the elder.
Jake getting with the black woman.
The elder been saying,
He
brother,
started.
no.
No.
What our dumb ass do?
Murphy bring out the F's on his report card.
God knows.
Even when he told us I was fucking with a white bitch, and still went to fuck with a black bitch. Cause we had to get fucking burnt. Read that, brother. And I'ma tell, no, it's in value. But I'ma say something. Even this, going into what that, get the value. Hey, when we came around, this shit wasn't even invented, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't like
This shit wasn't no fucking smartphone, wasn't no blue letter. You go, look, man,
Yeah,
we
we
had a
have
stack
Bible
of fucking
apps.
books, bro.
Yep. Books, crazy.
Over here?
I came out with
Over
a crate.
here?
Great.
I had a big ass,
A
what do you
stack
call
of
it?
books.
A dolly.
Yeah, you had the doctor.
Yeah.
I had a lot of them books you see. A lot of them books is worn out because they was out here and they was inside that plastic crate inside that dolly, and I came to camp with my books. Boom.
Somebody
Hey, you
come up
wanna-
talking
And somebody
shit.
suck shit. Oh, really, nigga? I
Yeah,
gotta
check
really-
it out.
Hey, look, if you didn't have, listen,
Boom.
if your camp didn't have the books and the signs, like you really wasn't
You
teaching,
wasn't-
man.
yeah, you wasn't
We
know
had
that,
a
man.
fucking sign for everything,
You wasn't know that,
a
man.
book for everything.
Yep.
And that's how we were able to contend with all these people in high places with all
Yep.
these degrees.
Yep.
You know, when these professors and these, you know, these theologians and these rabbis and all these people would come up.
Doctors.
It got to and how. Remember, we kept getting all the seniors from Moody College. Those was a great time.
That was
great.
When all the
Yeah.
Moody College students, Bible
Yeah.
college students, kept coming over, and
Yeah.
so finally they got, because you know what was happening. They were going back and challenging their professors
right.
and asking questions, and they were like, "Where the fuck are you getting this from?"
Right. Right.
So then they put a gag order on their students: "Do not talk to those Hebrews. No, dude, do not talk to those Hebrews."
And I remember it was a classic getting some session up north. Y'all both was there. When that he was like the Bible dude from Loyola. We was
Nigga,
up
I
north.
cut him.
Yeah, we cut
I'm
him.
cut. I mean, you was there. You was
Yeah,
there.
y'all both was there, man.
I cut him. Hey, but no, them niggas was preachers. They was Edomite preachers. And me and the brother was dealing with him. I said, hey, come here. For real though. Cause he was like, fuck. And he knew the scriptures. You could tell he was versed in the scriptures. He was a preacher. And he went to theologian school.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, but on some real shit, he was Edomite. I said, you better hope you want us. But on some real shit, what do this sound like? He said, it really sounds like justice. Because he was trying to scoff. He was trying to go for his attacks. He was trying to go back and forth, and we was just chopping his ass. We didn't argue with him. We didn't have to curse him
You
out.
just use the scripture.
He
When
shook
you
up.
want,
he
when you
shook our hands.
when you hit
That's
him,
what he said. He said it sounded like justice.
yeah, when you hit the scriptures and you, because the thing is now, see, and we gonna get ready to wrap it. But when Benjamin Netanyahu J-O-O used that scripture about the Amalekites, it angered a lot of people. On the flip side, it excited us.
Yeah.
Because now that's once again another Israeli opening his mouth,
Falling
and
on
now
his own
and now
sword.
they can't pull it back. So now that's became a topic of discussion because everyone's talking about the hatred and the genocide that's promised to the Amalekites. But the Amalekites are still around.
That's right. That's right.
That hasn't happened.
That's right.
yet.
That's right.
So now that talking point, he put that talking point out there, and then he tried to put it off on Ishmael. It's like, dude, how
Nigga gone.
stupid are you?
Could you go on, man?
Everybody knows that the Palestinians are Ishmaelites.
Exactly.
All right. So you
Shit
can't.
tails.
So you can't put that Amalekite shit on them.
Right.
All right. I ain't gonna let you do that.
Yeah.
And I don't
for
even
truth's
like.
sakes, we
I
can't.
don't even like Ishmael like that.
Man, I hate him.
But you ain't gonna put no Amalekite shit on Ishmael.
Right.
All right. Those people got a rich history, and they know their history. We know their history, and we know that they're not Amalek. We also know that they fucked us over. They fucked over Judah big time.
Yeah.
All right.
To the
So they got to pay for that, and they are gonna pay for that. Matter of fact, what they're going through now is part of it.
That's right.
All right. So that's part of the judgment. But it is justice, because what they're saying, what the whole world is waking up to, which is why you know they're gonna eventually hate us, because the whole world is going to understand and know that we truly are the people of the world, of the Lord.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
And so people are angry at the Israelis because they're trying to say, well, these people think they have the right just to commit genocide on anybody and push and take land and do all these things to people, all in the name of God. Because the Bible said, yeah, the Bible does say that.
Yep.
That's what it says from beginning to end.
Yeah. They
All
know
right?
that.
It's always said that.
They
so,
know that.
So don't pretend like anything that Benjamin Netanyahu, not a Jew, all right, said was just something strange, like he just made that shit up. The part that he's making it up, that is that it applies to him.
Right.
That's the party, because guess what? He's an Amalekite.
He definitely a
The
Malachite.
Israelis are Amalek.
He's
Yep.
They are the Amalekites.
They want to
Right?
remix this
And they're
shit.
trying
He's
to, like you said, they're trying to put it on Western Christianity, on white Christianity, as if they're two different things. No, they're Esau too.
Yep.
Right? They're Esau too.
Sad, man. You
All right?
niggas better cut this shit, this foul
Okay.
language. That foul language, foul language.
But the Israelis are actually Amalekites.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
The Khazars were Amalek.
That's right.
Okay? That's who they are.
That's why the
And
scriptures
so,
say.
because the Lord returns to a world ruled by Esau, Edom.
That's right.
And everyone agrees that we're in the end of days. So Esau, Edom is ruling.
Yeah, Ishmael
Right?
ain't ruling,
So
man.
Ishmael is not ruling. Ishmael does not control the airwaves.
Right.
All right? Ishmael does not control the food, the water. They don't control all that, man.
Yeah, Esau's
Okay.
first order of business, he cut off his fucking
And
pipe.
you don't see Europeans trying to run around in Arab style dress.
Right.
They ain't putting on garments.
With the turban on.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't
Growing
see
the
that.
beard.
But everybody, but what you do see is you see the whole world trying to wear suits and ties and bald faces.
The prince of the power of the air.
That's right.
If you want to be a commercial airline pilot, you have to learn English.
Yep.
Because that's the only language that's spoken in the heavens, man, in the skies. I mean,
The eagle
All right?
have landed.
The
That's
eagle
right.
has landed. You have to know English in order to be a pilot, and that's anywhere.
Matter of fact, we're gonna finish with Obadiah.
Come.
Go there, get that. He said then he shall be brought down, basically when he go into the clouds.
Could he get this? Or
Yeah, go ahead before you.
Yeah, he was holding this and all because I was talking about the information and how the brothers can get it on the fly now and don't have to go through a lot of bullshit that we went to. That's because this scripture is coming into full.
Yeah, we have,
No,
man,
I
brothers,
thought
when we
this.
precepts, all you heard was flat.
Fingers.
The pages. And a brother with 5
If your
fingers,
shit wasn't like this,
because
I'll be looking at you crazy.
he hold 5 precepts in his book.
I'm serious.
Salivate.
Hey, when I look at you brothers and talk shit, what the first thing y'all say? Y'all fucking
Or the smart brothers had all the bookmarkers.
Yeah.
So I would put mine in and close them up.
Right.
Yeah.
And then and
That's
open
what
it
I
right
say.
up to it.
Hey, I tell these brothers.
I had
man,
like 10 bookmarkers.
They hands warm, man.
All right.
Then you had a pocket food under that motherfucker.
God knows.
Oh, hell
You
yeah.
got the body.
God knows.
You couldn't tell. It was real. Go ahead.
Yeah, your hand's so cold you couldn't even turn the page.
The brother
But
had
you
to-
were so in the spirit.
Yeah. Brother had
Niggas
to
be
use the
fired
phone
up
for
till
a
it's
flashlight.
Yeah.
He had to-
Yeah.
Niggas be fired up till it's over. But read
Right.
the 12 and 4. This is why though. And this is why you brothers can get it more on the fly. Go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But though, O Daniel, show up the words and seal the book,
Uh-huh.
even to the time of the end.
This is it. And we here. Go ahead.
Many shall run to and fro,
Uh-huh.
and knowledge shall be increased.
And that's it.
Right, these devices in our hands are technically supercomputers.
They are.
Back in the day, a regular computer was the size of a fucking room.
Right.
Just for an old ass computer with no images, just you gotta type in the command to open shit up. Now you got a whole supercomputer in your hand. You can look anything up.
Oh, and the flip side of what the elder brought out.
Yep.
But yeah, the flip side of what the elder brought out about that nigga Benjamin not a Jew is when he brought up that they're gonna click and search Amalekite and whose face is gonna pop up,
Right.
talking shit about Amalek.
Yep.
Great millstone.
And
And bringing out the scriptures
Yeah.
and profound breakdowns.
Right.
Solid,
Right.
solidified breakdowns.
Using their books and their references to prove.
That's right. The apostles and the elders is a great millstone. Like the elder, when he said he had them books, I had about 4 books. I had the Bible, the Apocrypha, Esau, Edom, and another book about Edomites and any newspaper clip I can find to talk shit.
Yeah.
What no, you Google this news article. Nigga, I had the fucking newspaper.
Yeah,
If
the
some shit
articles,
was in the
yeah.
newspaper,
Yeah.
putting that shit right in
Yeah.
my bag.
Yeah.
I remember the old
Yeah.
videos where the
Shit
Elder
real,
Bible
nigga.
will come out the newspaper.
You
Yeah.
gotta do it.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
with the church sign, you had the newspaper.
I used to print out. I used to go to the library and print out articles from RT News. When Rush of the Day first hit the scene,
Yeah.
I used to print out the articles and put them on my book bag and bring them to camp and read them off, man, because I didn't have a fucking smartphone.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, I remember we used to actually go to the Harold Washington Library before camp. We used to go there before camp, and we had been at the library for an hour or two, and our whole thing was everybody gather up all the information they can get,
God.
and then we would go out on the line, and everybody would bring out the information. Yeah, we used to do that. That was when Batak was the head of the camp.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I know, but I.
Go ahead, brother.
Read.
It's Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. It says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right, and the majority of the people that live up high, the majority is Edomites. All right, you got some of the other heathens. You even got some Jacob there.
But they do it to be in the spirit of Edom.
Yeah, but the majority is Esau. All right, go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
So they do exalt this. Every Edomite society, from Rome until now, has bear the eagle as their animal symbol. So that was one of the biggest clues that the Lord gave you. All right?
Clues.
All right, the Lord gave you a serious clue because they exalt the eagle. Right? And the eagle is an evil bird of prey. All right? And it can fly higher than all the other birds. All right? It can actually go up, much higher than all the other birds, man. Okay, you got birds of prey that are faster and all, but it can't fly as high as the eagle though.
Hey.
All right, or get as big. It's also one of the biggest as well. It's huge. I think there's a couple over there in
South America.
No, not in South America, but over in Western Asia and North Africa. There's a few that's bigger than the American eagle. The American bald eagle. But they can't fly as high.
The harpy eagle is big as hell.
Yeah.
That harpy ain't no joke.
Yeah.
That motherfucker wicked, man. I seen one put his claws around the motherfucking fence.
Yeah.
What a harpy eagle at? South America? Or like
I think it's out in the desert. It's over there in
that
North
harpy
Africa.
eagle big as fuck, man.
I think that's in North Africa, West Asia, if I'm not mistaken.
But I don't think.
But
it
anyway,
fly high
go
as
ahead,
the regular.
brother.
It says, this will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh.
Yeah, so as soon as they went into the heavens, all right, they start putting up them satellites and started, and doing things of that nature. The Lord started bringing them down, and that's amazing when you put it all together, when you understand what happened with Abba Bivens and the truth, and how and the decline of America, 1969, 1970, it's been on a steady decline, and not up. It had reached its peak. That's why people they missed the 60s, and even more so they missed the 50s.
Good old days.
Because, in the 50s, Esau could still, even in the 60s, depending on where you were, maybe not so much in the big cities, but even in the 50s, Esau can still pretty much do whatever they wanted to Jake and not have to worry about going to jail for it.
Good old days.
You know, and they will make it. You know, and Esau is making a lot of money. You know, now that the Federal Reserve notes had become the reserve currency of the world after the dropping of Fat Boy and Little Man on purpose. And I don't know if a lot of you brothers are aware of it, but Japan had already surrendered and they dropped those bombs anyway.
Right.
So it was to basically to make a statement that they killed, you know, what, about 300,000 people or something like that. You know, yeah, they wanted to show, basically, yeah, they wanted to show their ass. Like, look, if you fuck with us, this is gonna happen to all of you.
And they ain't forgot about that. Them boots, they ain't forgot about that.
No, they haven't forgot about it.
We'll
So
now,
it's shameful spewing upon Esau's glory daily.
That's right.
Non-stop. And it even coming from his own people. Amalek is cutting Amalek.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, the house is divided.
Yeah, their house is completely divided.
That's right.
They think they wrong with it too. They cutting. They be thinking they dealing them rappies. They be thinking they cutting them. I be like, man, you niggas some eat a bite too. But I enjoy watching it. Pause.
That's right.
Yeah, it's actually kind of fun watching the rabbis go in on Christianity.
Like that video you sent?
Yeah.
That video, I say, man, these niggas really cutting them, but
they went in hard on Christianity, man.
I hate to tell you, buddy.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, old buddy, old pal, you going right to change with this mucker.
That's right.
I mean, at least you can say you told him so.
Yeah, but that's what it comes down to. What it comes down to is that the Amalekites didn't really share the blessing with the rest of Esau.
Yeah.
Which is why these KKK type Christians
Yep.
have a disdain for the Jewish people because they didn't share the spoils with them fully. You know, all they really gave them was that false social construct of whiteness.
That whiteness.
And whiteness took you a long way in America once upon a time. You know.
Why?
And then it always got them front of the line privileges, that sort of thing. It always got them in, you know, white guy could be fucking up, doing all kind of dumb shit, you know, but then all it takes is for a couple niggas to be in the vicinity and then the police focus will go to them.
Yeah, he get out. I was just gonna say, get out of jail free card.
Right.
They call it. That whiteness had that on
So
lock.
now that's not really working anymore. It's not working anymore. And then I pray the curses on them all the time. I pray that the Lord takes away their health, their wealth and their health, and their hope. 3 H's.
All they hope.
I pray that He takes away their health, their wealth, and their hope, man.
Right.
He added another H.
And I put them curses on them.
He added another H. They hoes.
And the hoes.
Gym sex!
All right.
They always talk about sex! Hey, fuck you niggas, man. How you got here, man?
Dumb niggas.
You niggas are dumb, man. Like, ain't no cheeks in this armor, man. The Lord formed this.
Didn't I tell you in Matthew the 19th chapter, all right, that every man gonna have, you know, at minimum 100 wives?
It's 100-fold.
So if you got so if you got it, yeah, we were just about to do it. But if every man has 100 wives, do you not think that man gonna deal with all his wives? Do you know how many children that man's gonna have?
1,000.
Hey, so with that, we're gonna give all praises, all honor and glory unto Yahweh.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kwam Yasharal.